Hello, now episode 57.
57. I'm Heather.
And I'm Nikki.
And we're Woolly Elephant.
Did you miss us?
So, it's been at least 20 minutes.
For you, a couple of weeks.
since our last episode. So, we're going to show today, Nikki's got quite a lot of crochet products.
Crocheted finished objects.
Yeah.
A couple of whips and my knitting whips. That's me done.
And then she's acquired a jumper.
I have.
I've also brought along a finished object jumper that I mentioned in the last episode. And I've a couple of handbags that I've made to show you. So, you can find us on our social media, mostly on Instagram. I'm on Instagram every day.
So am I.
So's Nicola. I'm Woollyelephantmum.
And I'm Woollyelephantdaughter.
Don't forget to hit, we forgot to say this on the last one, if you like us and you want to see more of us, to hit the subscribe button and the like button, so it tells YouTube that you like us. Plus, there's a notification bell as well, so if you want to know every time we upload, if anybody think I've been getting some practice at this, there's a notification bell down there as well, so if at any time you want to be notified at what we're putting on, because I'm planning on, when I get a chance, to do a few sewing tutorials, maybe a few short little knitting tutorials as well, because we get asked quite a bit from where I work when we do the Facebook Live videos and I'm describing how to do this and do that, can we do tutorials? So we can, so I'm thinking about doing that.
And I'm thinking about doing, when I get better grips with my knitting machine projects or how-tos.
Yeah, that when we say knitting machine, an Addy circular.
A circular one, not a flat bed one. That is a goal for the future.
And you crochet, so you could possibly do that.
Show me tips and tricks for crochet to make it better.
So if there's any tutorials you would like to see, Nikki's very good at crochet, I'm very good at knitting, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
We're both very good at what we do. I'm also been sewing an awful lot. Nikki's done quite a lot of sewing. I'm doing quite a lot of sewing, especially bags and accessories.
Yeah.
If you want to, we're looking for suggestions of what people might like. I mean, I've got some ideas, but
like to see.
Yeah, if there's anything you'd like to see that we can
do,
let us know. Yeah, because we want to make this channel a bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Than just watching us.
Be a bit more proactive. We'll probably be a bit more proactive now. Yeah,
so we can talk a bit more. Yeah, we've got more. We've got a bit more time now because the children are at school,
so I can make more
during the day.
Yeah.
I'm no longer working in the evenings at the Chippy, which is great news for me. So I've not got all my evenings, but I have some evenings and weekends. I don't work weekends anymore.
I wish I didn't.
I know.
I work at night time.
So it's all good.
Yeah. So. Am I going first?
Or you going? No, you go first.
So this is my latest crochet. I think it's my latest crochet. I could be lying. This is...
I'll bring in... Hang on, we'll just move in quick for a minute. We'll move in as we've not got the big things to show.
This is the Chonky Jelly Boy from Wickedly Handmade. It's her latest pattern.
Look at that.
And all his
I just want to twiddle that.
And Michael gets it and he does all this with it. He claimed it. In the pattern she uses blanket yarn to make it really big and chunky in like a size 8 or 10mm hook, whereas here I've held 3 strands of DK and I used a 6mm hook because it comes out at like
3 DK is like, well 2 DKs are chunky. So it's
like between a chunky and a super chunky.
Super chunky, not quite a super chunky.
Not quite, because if it was super chunky it'd be like out here. But I like his little frill. It's not like this is a jellyfish, so I've not put a face on him because I've learned that if a jellyfish has a face, he has no brain. But if he has no face, he does have a brain.
Okay.
Just a weird jellyfish fact for you.
You learn something new every day.
And unlike my other octopus that I showed last week where I said they were crocheted on the tentacles, these aren't. These are sewn in on the bottom. So like... you do a separate part from the bottom. But I really enjoyed making this. It was really quick and the kids love him. They just sit there and put him on the shoulder.
You see, I've seen lots of these made sold as for little babies.
Yeah.
To sit and twiddle in their
a lot smaller one.
Yeah.
I won't give this to a baby.
Because it's too long. They could
choke them.
Yeah, but the shorter ones, you could make them like this length, couldn't you?
Yeah, but it's satisfying to make these. These take a while to make, but they are satisfying when they start curling. This is really cool.
It is.
So,
I love the colour of that one as well.
It's all Stylecraft.
Is it easy to do?
It's so easy to do. I recommend getting the pattern. She's on Etsy and Ravelry and TikTok and Instagram. She's on all the medias.
Can you do? Could you do it as a beginner, or a relatively new beginner? Not an absolute beginner, but
yeah,
if you can do a square,
yeah,
if you can do a granny square,
because it's not
or a granny or a stripe.
Because it's not continuous, like in most amigurumis, you go in a spiral, you don't stop and chain up. Whereas in this one, you do stop and chain up. So a confident beginner could easily do this. Could easily do this. Yeah.
TikTok, that's another idea. Could do little short videos on TikTok.
Speaking of TikTok, here's my TikTok bee. Isn't he cute? I made these.
It's so happy, smiley looking.
I made 2 of these for the kids at Easter. This is in Karen Super Soft, Super Something Rainbow. Simply Soft, I think it's called. And the black is the same, but it's got like a sparkle in it.
His cheeks love hearts.
His cheeks are love hearts. Crochet's love
sweet
hearts. And his wings are Stylecraft. But he's the TikTok beanie.
You learnt on TikTok, I take it?
No, the TikTok, the person... all these people are just crocheting bees. So then I found this lady on Instagram. YouTube, and I made some in traditional bee colours, which were popular. I sold quite a few of those. And then I thought, Michael is obsessed with rainbows, absolutely loves rainbows. So for Easter, I thought, instead of doing a bunny, I'm going to do a bee. And they both got bees, and they both love them. So that was fun.
Well, why not? Bees are all the rage on so many things. I made so many things with bees.
So that's the bees, and then I made some monkeys. Look how cute he is.
That looks like the yarn you made your hat in.
It is.
In the last episode.
In the last episode, hat. They come in 200-gram balls.
Yeah.
So I made his hat and made my little monkey. This is a Katie Dids pattern of the hatching monkey.
Did you say it was Stylecraft yarn?
Yeah, that's a Stylecraft yarn. Yeah, Stylecraft yarn. He did have a pipe cleaner in his tail, but...
He doesn't need it though, really.
Child removed.
And they've got proper safety, they're safety eyes, aren't they?
Yeah. And the contrasting red, I can't remember what brand that is. Most likely Stylecraft, because that's what I use most of. And the pattern also comes with a little banana, which you can sew to his hand, but I didn't have any banana colours. And it comes with a hatching banana, so like I did all these hatching dinosaurs for Easter. And they come in an egg, whereas this comes in a banana. A peeled banana is cool. But I didn't have any banana colours, so I didn't do that. And I've had a baby making cakes. So I've done this matching pattern. These are all of these are the daisy patterns by Kerry Jane Designs.
I like Kerry Jane Designs.
So that's the cardigan.
It's a really tiny one, this as well. Is this for like a £6 baby or something like that?
A Tidgy baby, newborn. A hat, and here's the booties.
If you have a child or a grandchild that has a baby doll, all the little dolls, what do they call them?
Baby reborns.
Baby reborns. Yeah, these would be good for making.
Yeah,
for those.
Because
I have Kerry Jane Designs. That's somewhere you have to buy a pattern, isn't it?
Yeah,
paid for patterns. They're not free patterns. She has some lovely designs.
Most of the patterns I make are all paid
I think that's how I did my pumpkin hat.
Yeah.
From.
Yeah, because another Kerry Jane Designs is this one. It's a teddy bear blanket.
Oh yeah, that's lovely.
With teddy bears.
Go on, you talk about it.
And but the next few things are blue because I made Ben and Michael stripy cardigans for Christmas, and I had a lot of blue left over. So the next few things are blue. So these are the teddy bear blanket. I can't remember what it's called, her pattern.
But if you go to Kerry Jane Designs, you'll soon find it.
It's one of the first ones that pop up.
They're English patterns, and
you can buy them either in English terminology or in American terminology for crochet.
Yeah, that's what I like.
And then I've done to use up all my leftovers, I have done a nice big corner to corner blanket. I've yet to sew in all the ends, so no judging.
The fun part.
It's all just, my plan is, where this big grey patch is here, I'm going to put an applique of something. I've seen Nella's Cottage, who do really nice appliques. She's got one of a koala sleeping on a moon. And I thought that'd be really cute.
Yeah,
really
definitely.
Because it's a big patch of grey. I just wanted to use stuff up, so...
But that lends itself really well to doing something like that.
Yeah, that's...
And if you've never done a corner to corner, you're basically starting at the point with it on a tiny little bit, and you're gradually increasing as you go along until you get it to the size you want it. That's where the 2 points are.
Yeah.
Once it's wide enough, then you start decreasing until you get down. And there are many videos on YouTube.
Like, this is a rectangle one. The normal one that most people start off with is a square one.
I'm doing a rectangle one as well.
It smells really good.
Yeah.
But I need to
Weaving all
the ends and decide what applique I'm putting on it, and then give it a good wash. I've still got a stitch mark on here.
So you have. So that's they're lovely. They are really, really nice for using up all your odds and ends.
That was the plan.
And they grow quickly. At least they do when you're doing them.
They grow when you're increasing quickly, but when you're decreasing it never ends.
No, especially when you're doing the rectangle.
Yes.
Because I'm doing it. Say I'm doing a rectangle. I'll show you that one now. Actually, Matt, as well. While we're on the corner to corner, I can't remember if I've shown this before. I probably have.
It's good. It's good beginner.
But mine is all. Whereas yours is in
Acrylic.
Stylecraft or acrylic. Mine's in leftovers. I'm using leftovers with all my hand dyed yarns, whether they be my hand dyed yarns or ones I've bought.
It's getting quite big, that.
So I've got it to the size, and I am working. I'll just move the camera back a bit so you can see.
Oh, it's heavy.
It is.
Compared to mine.
So if you hold that up, so you can see I'm coming across the bottom now. Here. Yeah. That's how wide mine, because I want to put a big wide border around it.
Yeah.
And this is for a lap blanket for when sitting on the sofa. So this is all, it's like a memory blanket. Like you see people doing the granny stripe blankets and they call them like memory blankets, don't they? Because they're using all the different leftovers that might mean something that you've put into different projects. Because I can pick out, this one was one I used that I got in a, what was that knitting box I used to buy? Knit crate. And used to get your sock yarns in it. So this was a sparkly pink one, and I made my friend Anne-Marie a pair of socks for a birthday or Christmas, I can't remember which, in that one. This was one of my hand-dyed yarns. What was it? I think it was blackberry ice cream that I knitted a pair of socks in. I think this was a black man. Yeah, this was a blackcurrant sparkle one I used as an edging on something. It'd be a pair of socks. This one, like this one here, this was Bat Cave, I think this was called, by Stranded Dye Works, the yellow and black one. That was a pair of socks I knitted for my sister. I can't remember what the blue one was. So that one must have just been an oddment that I had. And then this one with all the orange rainbow colours in. That was a pair of socks that I did for a charity auction that was doing things in rainbow. This was this one here, the green and the purple, was my own hand-dyed yarn again, was in my Toy Story colourway, my Buzz Lightyear colourway, that one was.
Yeah.
I wear them all the time, I love those. Which way were we going?
Going from this to
yeah. So there's various others in there. Some I can remember. Oh, that was my self-striping. This orange and red was I did a self-striping. I think it's self-striping yarn. I think it was called tropical something or other, and that was self-striping. So it was using up all the leftovers. I held one strand of the hand dyed with one strand of just a plain cream, or some cream ones I had that had the odd speckles on that didn't come out so well, or something like that. So basically, you get that mild effect by putting a plain colour. Yeah, and it all blends together easier too. And it all blends together really nicely. So I've got my little devil cupcake progress keeper on there. That was another one from Copo UK. Came in a set of 3. I've got my pina colada, jug of pina colada, or Pims, or
that looks like Pims.
That was from a summer set that she did. I think that's all that's on there.
think pina colada is quite milky.
Oh, I don't know. I've never had a pina colada. If you like pina coladas and walks in the rain and all that from the song.
Yeah.
So that's my cornscod blanket. It's getting quite, like you say, it's getting quite heavy, that one. But that one's all sock yarn. So it's 75% wool nylon.
Keep it toasty.
Yep. So, and then I mentioned in the previous video that I was showing you the jumper in the bamboo cotton, the V-neck, that I did from the Bluebell pattern by Pearl & Jen. This was the original one that I did, with the lace at the bottom. This one was 50% cotton, 50% wool, and it's lovely, and it feels really nice. It's just a little bit short on me, so Nikki's just tried it on, and it'll be going home with Nicola, because I'm not going to wear it because it's a bit too short. This is what I meant about the rolled cuffs. You didn't put a rib on, you just stocking stitched, and they just roll up, which look quite nice. Made a difference. Looks a bit better on that side. So this has been washed a few times, but it's really nice. The thing I would recommend though on things like this, with it's got a deep V and it can be quite heavy because of the cotton, is to stitch in grosgrain ribbon or something like that into the sleeves to stop it stretching out.
Is that what you've done on there?
I haven't, but it needs it really.
Oh, right, okay.
And I need to do it on. I could need to do it on my other one, I think. Like when I made a couple of jersey tops recently, it sewed that into the sleeves there as well, into the shoulders there to stop it stretching out.
Good tip.
Which is quite good. So you could do it into these as well. You've got your whips now.
That made me jump.
It's your phone.
Whips. So
whips, works in progress.
I've been making this blanket. I did it on the loom, knitting loom. This way. And I've been using, it's called the Hurdle Ridge blanket, and I followed a lady on YouTube. Can't remember her name. And I've done it on my knitting loom. I'm doing it for a little girl on my street. She's just been christened.
Are you doing it a couple and then sewing them together, or is this?
No, it's just going to be that. It's just, you know, for when she's in pram.
Yeah.
Because she's not even 2 yet.
Only going on the other one you were showing me before.
Oh no. Yeah. And I've been crocheting these little flowers, and they're going to go along one edge.
Oh, that'd be pretty.
So I'm going to do, I think I worked out I need about 9. I'm doing an odd number because odd numbers look better. I'm going to do them and then sew them on. I just need to go away and do it. She'll be 10 by the time I give it to her. But yeah, it's good just because she sits in a stroller, and I think that'll be a nice size, you know, especially during winter.
Yeah.
Autumn, winter. And I've been knitting it in this chunky deluxe.
It's knitted, not crocheted.
This is knitted, yeah.
Yeah, on your loom, on your circular loom.
On my knitting loom. I did post a picture on my Instagram, but this is what I'm doing it in. This is from B&M Bargains. Yes, and it's $2.99.
Bargain.
Cheap.
Bargain.
Both are from there. What else have I been doing?
She's currently now wearing sporting a boxy that I've. It's again is a little bit short for me. I need to start knitting things a little bit longer. I like them a little bit longer, and so it fits Nicola better because she's a little bit shorter than me.
I'm tiny.
I bet she's happy about that now.
Yes.
Another new jumper.
So I bought this from Aldi, the Luna. Okay, I have started it, but I've only done a little bit. I'm not crazy about the wool. I'm not gonna lie. So this is.
It's a bit cheapy feeling.
Yeah, I feel it.
Oh yeah.
But it's
like what you get free on them.
Yeah.
Toy magazines. So it's that kind of wool.
It comes with everything you need. It's got crochet hook and it's even got a needle taped at the lid. So for $3.99, I'm not really grumbling. I bought it because it's Harry Potter. And
she's not a Harry Potter nut or anything.
And it's Luna, and I'm a Ravenclaw apparently.
Are you?
According to the book.
Oh no, I'm a Griffin. Did you do the test?
I did the test.
Kira insisted I do the test, and I'm a Gryffindor.
I'm a Ravenclaw, which is the blue.
Kira was a Ravenclaw.
I like Harry Potter that much. I'm getting a tattoo. That's Harry Potter.
Yeah, I just made a bag with the. Is it like the kawaii print?
Yeah.
Fabric with Voldemort. It was Voldemort on it, I think.
Yeah.
In like a cutesy print made for a leaving do. in a bag. I can put a picture in that another time. I'll put a picture in for that another time when I've made another one.
Here's a crochet whip. I'm doing the Call the Midwife blanket.
Did you all watch that? Does anybody watch that? I love that programme.
So I've not watched it for a while, but you can see the motif, and I'm doing it in Stylecraft. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise. It's very convenient for us to get Stylecraft.
Special Stylecraft for babies. And I'm doing it in baby lemon. I just wanted to do something in lemon. In yellow. I don't really like yellow, but I wanted to do something baby in yellow.
Lemon.
So that's that. And I found the pattern. It's free on Ravelry. And it takes you to a lady's blog and she explains, and she even shows pictures from Call the Midwife, where the inspiration's from.
Yeah, it's quite a vintagey type pattern, isn't it? Which is nice.
She links the original pattern as well. And then needle knitting, because I do it all now. I've been knitting these forever. It feels like forever. It's a Knitting Expat pattern sock pattern. Knitting Expat sock pattern. Yeah. So these are supposed to be Hulk, right? So you got his purple shorts, and this is the Hulk colourway. We bought it at the last show that we went to, which I can't remember when it was. And it's got a proper what's this called? Heel. Got a proper heel. You can see it's been a while.
Heel flap and gusset.
That one.
Heel flap and gusset.
So it's been a while since we've done that. We've done this, and I made this. This is a persimmon dumpling pouch.
This is a Sew Sweetness free pattern.
Yeah.
So if you go to sewsweetness.com and you like this, if you sew, this is a free pattern you can download.
And it comes in 3 sizes. And I think this is the medium one. But I made it with 2 zips. So the gap's quite big. I thought it was like done for because
your zip wasn't long enough.
It doesn't meet in the middle, but I can do my knitting with it closed.
So that was a unintentional design feature?
Happy accident. And I think I've only got 2 more things. I taught myself how to knit continental style, so I could use my left hand more than my right hand.
Because you've been having problems
with my shoulder and my arm. So I wanted to practice it, so I've been knitting Michael a jumper. And this is a Knitting Expat mix and match sweater jumper. So you can do, I've made one before where she has a textured option or a stockinette option, and because I was teaching myself how to do continental knitting, I thought this would be an ideal project. Plus he needs new jumpers for winter.
You knitted it in the round. It's all knitted in the round?
Is it
top down?
It's top down, all knitted in the round. Like I've got the sleeves here just waiting for me to pick them up.
It's nice that.
And that's done in...
Is that double knitting or is that Aran?
That's Aran.
That looks like Aran.
It's another B&M yarn. They did... So I've done a matching hat as well on my knitting machine. I think it's 200 gram balls for £4 of Aran. So, and they've got a pink version too, but I can never seem to get hold of the pink version because I want to do my cousin one as well. And a matching hat. So this is what I've got left over, so I just need to do his sleeves. I don't know whether to do them short sleeves or long sleeves.
Well, you get long.
I've got another ball.
Oh, if you've got, I'd do long sleeves if you're thinking for the winter. Yeah, I'd do long sleeves.
Yeah.
Because you can always push them up.
So that's that, and then I've got one more thingy, and this is in my Poundland aerial bag.
We've had really trying to decide what to show because we've made so many things over the last. Well, it's nearly a year. It's over a year now, isn't it? Since the first lockdown.
And now I've got my knitting machine. Obviously, I'm on blanket kick. All I want to do is make blankets. So I've been knitting these tubes. These are 300 rounds, and I'm using up my DK weight yarn.
So you knitted the tubes and then crocheting them together?
Yeah, I dropped some stitches down the sides of the tube.
Right.
Run them down, and then I'm using my crochet hook and I'm joining it together.
Oh, what a good idea.
And then you get this braid.
See, a tutorial for that would be good.
There's actually a tutorial on YouTube. It's where I got it from. And you just braid it together. Like on this side, I've already got the stitches dropped. So at the bottom. Because you cast on waste yarn and you start dropping it from there. And like here. got my stitches dropped, so I'll pull that down and all the way down here, and I can pick up four bars at a time between your stitches, and then I'm using a 5mm hook, and then I'm catching it and pulling it through on the other side.
We'll put a link in on how to do.
Yeah, or I could just do a video, because this is about that much shy off a single bed, and I'm thinking if I put 5 panels together, and maybe I might crochet a board around it, we'll see how it looks. But this just screams Gryffindor right now.
It does, it really does.
But it's going to be rainbow-ish. So I've got this multicoloured yarn from Poundland that it just looks like confetti yarn. It's so bright and colourful. So I posted these pictures on Instagram of the kids on the knitting machine, and that's the wool that's on there, and it's completely destroyed because obviously Joseph doesn't get it. He's got roll going around one way and then he's going backwards, and when you go backwards it pops off the needles and you don't knit it. The yarn doesn't go through when you go backwards. So I've got to restart that tube, so that'd be fun. But
quick way of knitting up your blankets.
But I'm definitely want to get an adapter. I found a lady on Etsy who does an adapters for the circular knitting machine, and you get an electric screwdriver to power it, so it helps.
So you haven't got to
keep doing that, because when doing all of that it hurts my shoulder, and I turned it around to use my left, but I couldn't tension the yarn and keep an eye on the roll counter. It just won't happen. But I think the adapter is only £14.
That's not bad.
And electric screwdrivers don't cost that much
no.
either.
And if it makes it easier on you, that's got to be a good thing. Right, so a bit of sewing. Have you done a bit of knitting?
Yeah, I've only got my diamond thing to show.
Right. So I've been doing a lot of sewing bags. So and I've got my Cricut machine as the Cricut maker in the last one. So I was having a practice at doing little designs on pouches. So this was in the metallic foil, one of the first ones I did. Put pucker up on it so that it could be a little makeup bag. So I was really quite pleased with that.
It's good.
So it just adds a new dimension. I could personalise anything, really. So on that, I thought I'd made some little pouches like this, because I made one. My mum's had one like this. She's had more than one like this off me. I think she had one off you once as well. Probably. And she uses it all the time. These little flat ones, good for putting your tablets and as in pills, medicines, not your electronics. Not your electronic tablet. I know we have to define that these days. And I got some nice little zipper pulls to put on. So these are in a lovely dragonfly, and it's got a gold sheen. It's proper gold metallic. It's pretty, that. Metallic on that. So I'm planning on putting a quote, using my Cricut maker and the vinyls, the iron-on vinyls, to put a quote of some kind on here. Like, follow your dreams, or be free. Something like that. On there. Free. And in the same fabric, I made a handbag. This is my favourite handbag. I use it all the time. It's not got its strap on I normally have on. I normally have a faux leather. This is all faux leather. I normally have a faux leather strap on it, but it's currently being used on another handbag at the moment, which is great because I can just cross them between whatever I'm using. So this is off my Toy Story bag. I grabbed this one. So this is it's a Timeless Treasures fabric. The quilting cotton weights, they're really good for making handbags, and a black faux leather. A few rivets. So are any of you out there bag makers? Is there any brands that you like you could recommend? Again, this is Timeless Treasures. I've done the entire inside in this fabric. All of the inside in that fabric, so it really looks really good. Those trees are really nice. I know, I just love this fabric. I bought quite a lot of this one. I was originally going to make a shirt and then changed my mind and decided it needed to be a handbag. That was like me with sunflower fabric. Yeah. So I made that one. And then these, I've made lots of these to make and sell in my shop. The poly crossbody pouch. I'll put a note in who this is. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's Bagstock Designs, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it is. And I'll put a link in what it's called. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. So this is the poly crossbody pouch. This is Andrea Designs. I've made so many of these and sold so many of these. It's such a popular bag. I've not got these ones online yet. This one's still waiting for a strap. And I've put like these veneer style royal blue inside. It's just a flat pouch, great for your phone and your keys.
Just a quick one around back.
Yeah, and just a little purse for your card wallet or something like that. And this will obviously have a crossbody strap. I have one up there. This is the one I'm using. I have one of those as well, so I have that one, and I have a flat bag as well to use for making these. But these are so pretty.
They are lovely.
They're so simple, and they're so quick, relatively quick to make those as well.
Can you make them in your sleep yet?
Probably can make that one in my sleep, yeah, because I think I've probably made about 15, at least 15 of that style of bag. This was one I made. This was just my own design, this one. I made a black one to show at work, just to show off the faux leather, a simple design. I basically made a pouch, a flat one, very similar to that, and rather than make a long strap, because we were going to hang it on the wall, I just made a short strap on it, made it a bit wider, and then when I was tucking it over your shoulder, I thought, do you know, I really like that. That's a nice length, so I made myself one in the taupe faux leather, same length strap, 1.5 inches wide. It just fits under your shoulder nicely, and I put nearly. I put side panels in this one to make it deeper, so it's not flat, with again a magnetic fastening, and I put an animal print inside this one. This one's leopard, I think leopard print this one's called, and a matching pocket inside there, and on the back of this one I put a slip pocket on the back. So I really like that little bag, and it's even better because it's mine. Yes. It's my design. Your design. It's my design. I haven't written a pattern for it yet, but it may come in the future if I improve it anymore, or if I want to add anything else to it. So I really fancy designing bag patterns. Yeah. Never really fancied designing patterns of anything before. I've always just knitted from a pattern, or sewn from a pattern, or crocheted from a pattern. I've never felt so inclined to design before, but with bag making, that's different, and I feel like I want to do. So a lot of the little zipper pouches and things are my own. So that's just a few of the little bags that I've been making recently. Yeah, they're really good. So I think that's everything. Yep. Don't forget you can follow us on Instagram. There's a whole load more that I've made on there. I imagine there's a whole load more that you've made. Yeah, I have made so many things that some of them are here, some of them are at work, so I can't show them, but just because they're at work, not because I can't show them. Yeah. Some that I'll bring home and I can show on here as well. So I hope you enjoy watching back some of our previous videos if you're new. Yes. There's also a lot of videos on there that are with the Facebook Lives from where I work. They'll no longer be going on. Yeah. Like I say, because we've now switched to not filming on my phone, so I don't have those to put on anymore directly. But there's a lot there to look back, and you can see loads of the things that we've made, that I've made, that Chloe that was on there made, and it's quite, give you a bit of inspiration of things that you can be doing. Definitely. So, thanks for watching. Thank you. Thanks for following us. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And leave us a comment. And leave us comments underneath. We like to see what you think, especially to all those that we've have not seen. All those ladies from the Always Knitting and Sewing All WhatsApp group that follow on here. Follow the videos on here as well. So now you get this content as well. Woo-hoo! Woo! So, until next time.